Boy, I tell you, once again, if you're married, fellas, listen, you don't need to be married if you out here want to still fool with women. So we have NFL star Earl Thomas with the Baltimore Ravens, okay? Now, he's lucky to be alive because his wife held a loaded gun less than a foot from his head as she caught him cheating with another woman. So in court documents, it spelled out what happened with his wife, Nina Thomas. So the Austin Police Department responded to their home in Austin, Texas around 3:41 a.m. after they got a call about a disturbance. So when the cops arrived, they said they observed the wife with an orange sweater with a knife in her hand, later identified as Nina Thomas, chasing a shirtless black male, later identified as Earl Thomas, with a pistol in her hand around the vehicle. So cops drew their weapons and said ordered both Nina and Earl to the ground. They complied without incident. It said that's when the investigation, they said, began to get wild. It said, according to the court documents, Nina claims Earl left their home earlier in the day after an argument over the NFL players drinking. It says she claims Earl's brother, Seth Thomas, picked him up. Okay. So after a short time later, she decided to check his whereabouts by logging into his Snapchat account. And then that's when she found a video of Earl with another woman. Oh, okay. So she saw a video. So now she really turned up. Then she used Earl's Snapchat account to track his location to a nearby Airbnb rental home. Now, they told y'all a long time ago about that Snapchat, that feature on there where it tracks your whereabouts. I mean, that's stuff you don't even want Snapchat to be knowing anyway about your whereabouts. But she found where he was at. I tell y'all, women are very great detectives. I think the majority of the detectives in the world need to be women, because when it comes to that cheating and trying to catch you, they are very good at it. They will be some CSI on you if they think you're cheating. So it says she found him his location at a nearby Airbnb rental home, and she called up two of her female friends to confront Earl at the Airbnb. I said Nina also claims she grabbed Earl's pistol and 9mm Beretta. Oh, okay, Beretta. That's a pretty good gun. It's in the process just to scare him. Okay. It said, so when the women arrived at the house, it said they discovered Earl and Seth naked in bed with other women. Now look, man, I'm like Pimp C and Bun B on this one. The cheating aspect is definitely way out of line. But why are you in bed with other women with your brother? Man, look, I'm sorry, man. Ain't no other man gonna be in. I've never practiced that. No other man gonna be in a room with me with that situation. That's not gonna happen. I don't want to see no other man around me like that. I don't care if he my brother. No. So that's freaking weird to me, just on a good day. So she caught you fooling with a woman in your phone. Then she go to the spot and find you and your brother in the bed with women. And say that's when Nina pulled out the gun and put it to Earl's head, stating that she took out the magazine thinking the gun would not fire. You forgot they had one in the chamber? You didn't think about that, Nina? Wow. Is it, but the cops say Nina was aware they had a round in the chamber. Yeah, every gun has a round in the chamber. Is the cops say one of the women in the house shot cell phone video of the incident, in which they say Nina shows pointing the gun at Earl's head, less her foot away, and it could be clearly seen that her finger was on the trigger and the safety was disengaged. Okay? They say, fortunately for Earl, cops say the Ravens defensive back was able to wrestle the gun away from her. As a cop said, a cell phone video also showed Nina striking Earl in the nose before it ends. As the cops also spoke with Earl, who essentially corroborated the story. Is it added that Nina repeatedly hit him while attempting to take the firearm away. And I say in an interview with Earl's alleged mistress at the scene, she claimed Nina also threatened her and the other women in the house as they pointed the gun at them and yelling, "I got something for all you hoes." I'm laughing, but like I said, I get it. I mean, come on. She caught you in a video. Now she's dealing with a video. Then she caught you in the act. I mean, of course she got something for all you hoes. Because let me tell you something. These hoes, I'm repeating only what Nina say. She said it. I'm repeating it. These hoes will know a man is married and still fool with you today. This country and these people have no morals in this country at all. Trust me on that, okay? Now, they say the woman claimed that one of Nina's other friends was carrying a knife and swinging it aggressively during the altercation because now her friends are turned up. Look, they was already coming to confront you about the video, bro. Then they catch you in the act. Oh, man, this is a crazy story. So they say after speaking to everyone, the cops, ultimately arrested Nina and both members of her posse. Okay, so she got her crew all arrested. It said Nina was booked for burglary of a residence with the intent to commit aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Oh, boy. Oh, man. That's some heavy charges. It said family violence, and she later bonded out. Now, I say Earl was not arrested. I said court records show Nina was also hit with an emergency protective order requiring her to stay 200 yards away from Earl and his alleged mistress. I said, as they reported, Earl and Nina was married in an extravagant wedding back in 2016. Russell Wilson and Sierra even attended the ceremony. Okay, so of course, he's a 7-time Pro Bowl defensive back. He helped win the Super Bowl with the Seattle as a member of the Seattle. So when they contacted her attorney, he said, they said they're there to say that they denied allegations. They look forward to the day in court to clear her good name. Say they reached out to Earl Thomas for comment. And they say he released a statement on social media, say instead of talking about us, just keep us in y'all prayers. Stuff like this happens. He said we try to live the best lives we can. Sometimes it doesn't go as you plan. Now, come on, Earl, bro. Earl, brother. You caused all that. Earl, you should feel like a piece of crap. And Earl, you should do whatever you can to get her out of them charges, bro. I mean, because it was you fooling with these hoes, like your wife said, that made her call her girls up and go over there with the Beretta and ready to do something to you about them videos, okay? Then she catch you in the act, Earl. Earl, you lucky you didn't get shot, dude. Because what if she'd have pointed that gun at you, thought that, hey, the gun was unloaded because she don't know much about guns, obviously, when she just take the magazine out and just shot at you right then and there. She could have killed you on the spot. And she's like, oh, I didn't know it had a bullet in it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, bro. You caused all of that, Earl. You caused all of that. So, man, you should feel like a piece of crap. Once again, I'm going to repeat it again. If you aren't ready to be married, if you are still wanting to fool with hoes, then you should not be getting married. None of y'all. Listen, if I was an NFL player, NBA player, whatever kind of sports people or whatever, the women throw themselves at y'all should not get married until that life of yours is over. Like, just completely over. You're done. You're not traveling all over the place with these women and all the other things. You can just settle yourself down. Then get yourself married after you retire. You know what I'm saying? Because you probably by that time you had it all out your system. But like I said, some men don't ever get it out their system. And if you're that type of guy that can't get it out your system, that's fine. Just don't get married. My thing about all that is this. I don't know. Sometimes I'd rather be just with one woman, and that's why I'm married, and that's it. I mean, like, just fooling with this woman, that woman, and sneaking around and doing this and doing that. I mean, men don't lie well. Men always gonna get caught. So I don't understand why you guys are like that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be in a relationship, I guess be with a woman that is cool with you doing that. And they got some women that are cool with you doing that, say, hey, shoot, bring me involved in it. They got women like that. Maybe you should be with them kind of women. But if it's a woman that believes in monogamy and no cheating and all that other situation, and she's not polygamous or nothing like that, then his behind almost got killed. And now his wife is jammed up with an aggravated assault charge. And that's years. But leave me a comment and think about the situation with Earl Thomas and all his drama that happened. You can't stop hot dicking all over the place. Like, man, now your wife all jammed up. You ought to feel ashamed of yourself.